All right, the time is 6:01 p.m. This is the February 26, 2024 regular meeting of the New Caney Independent School District Board of Trustees is hereby called to order. Let the minutes show that all board members, with the exception of Ms. Tompkins, are present at this meeting. Has been called in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code, Chapter 551. All items that will be discussed or voted on this evening have been posted as required by state law. I want to extend a warm welcome to everyone here tonight, and we are pleased that you have taken this time this evening to join us. On behalf of the New Caney ISD Board, we're pleased that you have joined us as we celebrate achievement, set goals, listen to reports, approve budgets, contracts, and personnel appointments, and make policy for the district. We're not here to make management decisions or to solve the problems of individuals. Management is the responsibility of the superintendent. This is a meeting in the public, not of the public. As our guest, we welcome you to observe and listen. Again, we are pleased that you have taken this time this evening to join us. Thank you for your interest in New Caney Independent School District. We now ask that you silence your cell phones at this time and please rise for the invocation to be given by Chad Turner and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and honor the Texas flag to be led by Ty Trout.
Please bow. Heavenly Father, we do thank you for this day you've given us. We thank you for just another glorious day. We do thank you that you've blessed us with the greatest school district in the world. We thank you for the wonderful employees that we have, our administration, and most definitely our kids. We ask that we make decisions not to glorify you, and we would be honored in all we do. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On our Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
All right, item number 2 on the agenda is recognitions. This will be presented by Mr. Calvert.
Elementary is with us tonight, and so we're going to start off with Ms. Nolenberg and Oakley Elementary.
First of all, I just want to thank you, school board, for just your unwavering support. It's because of you that we get to serve these amazing students. And tonight, I just really have the honor of acknowledging 5 individuals who exemplify our Oakley spirit. Together, our devoted team and students at Oakley strive to excel and live up to our theme this year, which is Be Great on Purpose. And I also just want to thank all of our family, Oakley family, that came to support. It's without those individuals that truly make our school special. So the first person I want to honor is Wyatt Rawlinson. And Wyatt, can you come up here, please? He is a role model at Oakley. And I thought it would be best if I shared what his teachers shared with him. So Ms. Allen, his math teacher, said, Wyatt is a daily reminder of how rewarding teaching can be. I look forward to his upbeat disposition every day. He's bright, hardworking, silly, and so compassionate. He goes out of his way to make others feel loved and important. Ms. Allen also asked some students what their favorite thing about Wyatt was, and here are some of the things his classmates said. My favorite thing about Wyatt is how funny he is and how much he makes us laugh. He's a kind friend. He's my best friend. He was the first student to talk to me when I came to Oakley last year. Mr. Leland, his science teacher, said, Wyatt is a sweet kid who is always willing to help. He puts the need of others first and his last. I admire and respect Wyatt for his simple nature and that he's willing to do amazing things. I know he will do great things when he grows up. Finally, Ms. Wolf said, Wyatt is an incredible student. In my 4th grade math class, Wyatt showed remarkable growth and determination to do his best. Wyatt is kind-hearted and always willing to help. Even today, he's always has a smile and a hug for me. Wyatt, thank you for leading by example and being a student of excellence. And I'm going to have Miss Rodriguez come up here and talk about Miss Clara. Miss Clara?
Hello. Oakley would like to recognize Ms. Clara for her outstanding service as one of the custodians at Oakley Elementary School. For the last 5 years, Ms. Clara has fulfilled her duties to ensure our school remains clean, safe, and a welcoming environment for students, staff, and families. Ms. Clara arrives on time and prepares the building for the next day, ensuring spaces are clean and secure once everyone has left. Ms. Clara takes great pride in the appearance of our school and sometimes cleans other areas without being asked. In addition to her daily custodian responsibility, Ms. Clara helps with school activities like moving goods from Backpack Buddies program. She assists staff in setting up, cleaning up, and moving supplies, and making sure activities run smoothly. Ms. Clara embodies the spirit of teamwork and exemplifies a strong work ethic. Oakley Elementary is truly grateful for Ms. Clara's dedication to our students and staff in school over the past 5 years. Her hard work and positive attitude are a valuable asset to our school community. We are honored to publicly recognize Ms. Clara for her outstanding service and commitment to Oakley Elementary School. Now I'm going to say it in Spanish. Los miembros del Consejo de New Caney ISD desean reconocer a la señora Clara por su destacado servicio como uno de los conserjes de la Escuela Primaria Oakley. Durante los últimos 5 años, la señora Clara ha cumplido con sus deberes para garantizar que nuestra escuela siga siendo y teniendo un ambiente limpio, seguro y acogedor para los estudiantes, los maestros y las familias. La señora Clara llega a tiempo, prepara el edificio para el día siguiente, asegurándose de que los espacios estén limpios. Y una vez que todos se hayan ido, se puede ir ella. La señora Clara se enorgullece mucho de la apariencia de nuestra escuela y a veces limpia áreas sin que se lo pidan. Además de sus responsabilidades diarias de intendencia, la señora Clara ayuda con actividades escolares como mover mercancías para el programa de Backpack Buddies. Ella ayuda al personal a instalar, limpiar, mover suministros y asegurarse de que las actividades se desarrollen sin problemas. La señora Clara encarna el verdadero espíritu de trabajo en equipo y ejemplifica una sólida ética de trabajo. La escuela primaria Oakley está verdaderamente agradecida con la dedicación de la señora Clara hacia nuestros estudiantes, el personal y nuestra escuela durante los últimos 5 años. Su arduo trabajo y su actitud positiva son activos invaluables de nuestra comunidad escolar. Nos sentimos muy honrados de reconocer públicamente a la señora Clara por su excelente servicio y compromiso con la escuela primaria Oakley.
So next I want to honor Ms. Jorez, and I'm really pleased to recognize this exceptional individual. She has dedicated an impressive 17 years to child nutrition at New Caney ISD. She is not just a skilled professional, she's a beacon of dedication, reliability, and enthusiasm for learning. Ms. Lucia approaches her work excellently and is always eager to expand her knowledge and skill set. But what sets her apart is her genuine passion for connecting with students. In her eyes, each child is not just a student, but a member of her own extended family. Her kindness and warmth are well known within our school community, and Ms. Lucia's huge smile greets everyone who enters each morning, setting a tone of positivity for the day. Students and staff adore her genuine care and compassion she shows to everyone. Thank you, Ms. Lucia, for your unwavering commitment to our students, dedication to your role, and the positive impact you make on our school community daily. We're really honored to serve you. All right. I'm really honored to recognize this individual who has dedicated and committed to our students on our campus. Ms. Pacheco embodies the spirit of service and excellence in every aspect of her work as a paraprofessional at Oakley. Maria's unwavering dedication knows no bounds. She approaches every task with enthusiasm and determination, and she always goes up and beyond to ensure our students receive the support they need to thrive, whether assisting in the classroom, helping with events. Maria is always there, and she shines through in everything she does. What sets Maria apart is her positivity. Her radiant smile and her can-do attitude brightens the halls of Oakley daily, inspiring students and colleagues alike. She creates an atmosphere of warmth and encouragement and makes our school a home to all who enter. She is the cornerstone of our school community, and we truly appreciate her. Thank you, Maria, for all you do for us and your servant heart. You are a shining example of excellence, and we are honored to have you on our Oakley team. Finally, I'm pleased to honor Katie Carlton, who's our 5th grade teacher, whose presence at our school is amazing. She is always shining brightly. Katie is not just a teacher, but she is a leader on our campus that inspires excellence and joy, not only with her students, but she also shares this with her coworkers. Katie's infectious positivity uplifts everyone around her. Despite any challenges she may face, she arrives at school each day with a radiant smile and an unwavering commitment to give her best to her students and her coworkers. Her dedication to her craft is truly commendable. Katie exemplifies a high work standard, high expectations for her students as she guides them to success. She leads her grade level team with grace and effectiveness, embracing her colleagues and lifting them up along the way. But perhaps what sets Miss Carlton apart is her genuine care and commitment to our students. She prioritizes their well-being and academic growth above all else, ensuring that each child feels valued, supported, and empowered to reach their full potential. In recognizing Miss Carlton today, we celebrate your achievements, your exceptional character, unwavering dedication to your students and your colleagues. She is a great asset to our school. Katie, you inspire all of us as we honor you and celebrate you today.
Good evening. I am thrilled to be here this evening to highlight the outstanding contributions of the staff from Porter Elementary. First, I'd like to recognize Ms. Rachel Rodriguez. Ms. Rodriguez is a proud member of our custodial staff. She consistently goes the extra mile to ensure our school is clean, tidy, and prepared for each new day of learning. Her hard work and commitment to maintaining a positive and safe environment make her an asset to our school community. It's okay, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel, for bringing your positive attitude and ensuring that everybody is safe each day. Thank you. Thank you. Next, I'd like to recognize Ms. Thelma Alberto. Miss Alberto is our fantastic cafeteria manager. She is new to our team this year, but she has worked closely with the administration team to ensure that our breakfast and lunch run very smoothly. We're in a tight space. We have a lot of students, and she and I and the rest of the team have really talked it out, gone through some things to figure out how we could make things go quicker. One of my favorite things about her is when she notices something isn't going right or something needs to be tweaked, she reaches out, she offers suggestions, and we work together to come up with a solution to make things run smoother. She is kind, flexible, and works hard daily for the students and staff at Porter Elementary. And we are so lucky to have you as a part of our team. Next, I am delighted to acknowledge Miss Michaela Williams. Miss Williams is a paraprofessional on my campus that 2 years ago I saw at a job fair, and I told Dr. Sladen, I have to have her. She has to be on our campus. And she is, and this is our second full year. She is a member of our Paces and Paths program, but so much more. She consistently brings positive energy to our campus, sporting that perpetual smile and going above and beyond to assist wherever she is needed. She is our cheerleader. She is our costume-wearing extraordinaire, and most notably, our car rider duty DJ and impromptu choreographer. It is not just us or me that notices Michaela's outstanding contributions. I am consistently getting emails, and there are comments on our Facebook page about the impact she has on our school environment. And I think it's important to note that along with Michaela comes her beautiful daughter, Micaiah, and her incredible parents, which I feel very lucky that they are a part also of my school community. Michaela, I genuinely thank you for being a ray of sunshine and a key player in making it such a great place to be. Thank you so much. Love you so much. Next, I would like to recognize Miss Armstrong, a 5th grade teacher of reading language arts at Porter Elementary. Miss Armstrong has mastered striking that delicate balance in her classroom between being a teacher, facilitating instruction, and a mentor, fostering lasting relationships. She's the perfect blend of, I'm your teacher, and it's time to get to work, and having that kindness and compassion and some 5th grade shenanigans mixed in. Miss Armstrong demonstrates a deep understanding of her subject matter, recognizes the significance of using data to inform instruction, and consistently prioritizes her students' well-being and academic success. She is a unicorn, and we are very thankful that she is a part of our PES team. She also doesn't like to be hugged. Last but not least, we would like to recognize Gael Carbajal, our amazing 5th grade student. Gael demonstrates excellence as a member of our student council, the morning announcements crew, achieving AB honor roll consistently, and maintaining outstanding attendance. His teachers, Miss Contreras and Miss Del Fiero, have the following to say. Gael is an outstanding student who brings an enthusiastic team spirit to the classroom while demonstrating a willingness to help his classmates. He strives to be a positive role model, accomplishing his academic goals, and always respects his teachers, school staff, and classmates. Gael, we are so proud of all of your accomplishments, and we can't wait to see what you do in the future. Thank you very much.
All right, and next up tonight is Miss Kelly and Tavola Elementary.
All right, I apologize, allergies, so my voice is going, but we got this. I appreciate y'all letting us have this opportunity to recognize our special staff and students. So I want to begin with Miss Victoria Castro. Come on down. Miss Victoria is one of our custodians, and she is the night crew. So I just, it's been a joy because I do kind of stay late, and so I always see her around. And anytime I come up to her, it's what can I do for you? And talk about somebody that wants to take pride in their work, in their job to ensure and make sure that our campus is clean. But I could not ask for the most politest person to, yes, ma'am, I'm on it. And she does it with a smile every day. And so I always look forward to exiting the building and seeing them and saying, y'all have a great evening. And, like I said, you just can't ask for a harder worker. So I greatly appreciate all that you do for us. Thank you. Here you go. You've got your certificate. You'll just go stand right back over there. All right, next up, Miss Alejandra Terrones. She is our amazing cafeteria worker. And let me tell you, with all the kiddos that we have at Tavola, to get them through the breakfast line and the lunch lines, it's a lot. And so all I can say is there's not a staff member or a student that doesn't have anything but great things to say about how sweet she is. She greets all of our students daily with a smile and is so helpful, goes above and beyond, to make sure that all of our kiddos get through the lunch line and the breakfast lines. And you are just a huge asset to our school, and your beautiful smile is just what makes these students' day, because they come in, and a lot of time our cafeteria workers are the first faces that they see in the morning. So for her and her positive attitude, it definitely is appreciated, and we love you. Oh, I'm giving you the wrong paper. Here we go, Miss Alejandra. Sorry. Next up, we have Miss Dayra Vasquez, and she is our EL para. And oh my goodness, I can't say how appreciative we are with her positive attitude, because let me tell you, a lot of times our paras get pulled in many directions, and every morning she comes around the hallway with a smile and says, Miss Kelly, where am I going today? And talk about being able to multitask and just be wherever you need her, she's there. She has such a passion for our kids. Of course, that's her heart, and that's where she always wants to be, is working, with our kids. But it doesn't matter. Even when she sees my moments of frustration, she reminds me with a smile of, we've got this, and she is that positive role model. But not only that, her passion is with students, and I'm honored to say that she will be graduating next month with her teaching degree. So nobody else can steal her. So I am just beyond excited that she is wanting to continue that passion and continue to be a part of the new Caney ISD family, to continue with her education and her career. So proud of you. All right, Miss Ruffier, come on down. And this is Miss Veronica Ruffier. Boy, do I have some things to say about you. I want to just start with Miss Ruffier. This is her 12th year in education. 9 of those years have been here with New Caney ISD, and she actually helped open Tavola. And so she has been at Tavola since the beginning. And the first time that I showed up over there, she was the first one in my office that says, "We need to talk." I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." But how amazing she is. She is the voice for Tavola. She has been the person to go to be honest with me. She has been an absolute great leader. She is our team leader this year in 3rd grade. But you talk about somebody that's going to stay after school, be there, wants to volunteer for every committee that there is. She's your girl. And her positivity is just, that's one thing that we are striving at Tavola, is to have that positive mindset. And no matter the situation, she's going to be the one to come and go, "Okay, you know what you said? I think I have a solution for it." And so that's the type of person that we appreciate. And all the things you do exemplify being an excellent leader at Tavola, and we are blessed to have you. And last but not least, Mr. Bowie. This is Mr. Bowie DePel. He is one of our 5th grade students. And Bowie, all I can say is there's not a single teacher that just when we mention Bowie's name, they light up and they are just like, he is our favorite and he is just amazing. And let me tell you why. We every day have a Tavola Creed that we recite, the whole staff, and students. We say it every day, don't we? Yes, we do. And in that creed, when we recite it, we talk about how we have to do our best, how we have to overcome obstacles, how we have to own our decisions that we make, and how we have to respect ourselves and others, but mostly be a leader to our peers and give 100% every day. And when Bowie was chosen, not only did this, his 5th grade teachers, specials teachers, they say that Bowie is the model student that exhibits every one of those characteristics. He is a hard worker. He doesn't give up. And when I talked to him, I said, "Bowie, what is it about school that you like?" Well, he was honest. "Well, I would like to be able to stay home if I could, but since he is at school every day," he did say that he just really appreciates that his teachers, they get him, they understand him, and they push him. And so for him to be able to say that, that's just, to me, that's huge. And so, Bowie has a love for drawing and says that one day he hopes to be a cartoonist and to be able to write his own comic books maybe. And there is no doubt, Bowie, that whatever it is you decide to do, you are going to be amazing. And we appreciate you being the model student that you are at Tavola. You got to stay up here. You got to get your certificate. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to go and shake all of their hands. Thank y'all so much for this opportunity.
Item 3 on the agenda is open forum. The board will now hear comments from those present who sign up to speak. We have one who has signed up to speak, Ms. Prince. I got to go through this real quick.
Do your little speech first.
The board encourages comments from citizens of the district or employees. Anyone wishing to speak, either as an individual or as a representative of a group, may do so at this time. The board asks that comments pertain to public education issues and be no longer than 5 minutes. Remember, the board may not discuss any issues that are not posted on our agenda. If an issue mentioned is listed on tonight's agenda, the board will defer discussion until that appropriate time during the meeting. In addition, the board has adopted complaint policies that are designed to secure at the lowest administrative level a prompt and equitable resolution of complaints and concerns. The policies are available on the district website, and the secretary, Ms. Sharp, will keep the time. Ms. Grintz, you will have 5 minutes to speak, and a timer will start as soon as you begin.
Yes, sir. Hey, guys, most of y'all know me. I'm Jennifer Grintz. I'm a mom within the district, and I'm here to talk to you about Bill 763. In reference to Bill 763, which allows Texas schools to use safety funds to hire religious chaplains as counselors. I believe chaplains are great for prisons, prisoners, and military, but they're not accredited counselors for young minds. The money used for safety should be for safety, not counseling. If we use these monies for counseling, what will we be scrapping out of the safety budget? Using chaplains, priests, etc. would be great as volunteers, but not giving advice. They have not been trained, licensed, and certified to be a counselor. We already have teachers and others telling kids such as you will not go to the afterlife, or you'll go to hell for being gay. I love our teachers, and I think most of them are great, but would not even want them to be counselors either. We have a lot of different opinions. I worry that chaplains could do more harm as a counselor than good. If our district does this, will we be employing all religions such as Catholic, Jewish, Baptist, Muslim, atheist, and all other religions? As they asked the gentleman that proposed the bill, how would this help, he could not answer. In fact, he could not answer half of the questions that he was asked. Another part that I didn't write in here is, yes, I think the chaplains or priests or whatever can be great, but I also think that they need to have a counseling degree. They are great as volunteers. We have a lot of great parents that come in and volunteer at the schools and do, I'm not sure exactly what the program is, but they're considered like a big brother, big sister type thing, or advisories, because I know they come into Porter High School and they help with a lot of the kids. And I think that chaplains or priests or whatever would be great for that, but not as an actual counselor. But this is my opinion, and I know I've talked to a few other people who feel close to what I do as well, because we've got a lot of kids out there with a lot of problems, and I'd hate to see something or somebody say something that could send these kids into a further spiral, because these kids, they're emotional anyway at that age, especially in high school. You see them, they look like they're doing great, and then all of a sudden they aren't. So that's just my thought and opinion, and I wanted to address the board and let y'all know my thoughts and opinions, and y'all know I have a tendency to tell y'all what I think, either good or bad. So, thank you.
All right, item 4 on the agenda is reports and proposals of board members. I have one report. Does anybody else have any? Okay. So give me a finance committee update. We met on January 24th, 23. Just kind of want to go over the committee members on this committee. That's myself, Ms. Brickroll, Mr. Calvert, Brandy Chalette, our Executive Director of Finance, Meredith Hunt, our Director of Budget, Christy Gates, our Executive Director of HR, Dan Carr, Wood Forest Middle School Principal, and Ms. Coronado of Valley Ranch Elementary. So during this meeting, Mr. Carroll provided information on the enrollment projections for 24-25 school year, and he'd also explained the process as to what was involved. As far as enrollment numbers, one of the things that stood out to me at the end of last year, we were at 18,100. By January 24, we are now at 19,160. We've grown 1,000 students in a very short period of time. So, and I think we're projected at 19.9 to begin next year at the current moment. So, Ms. Gates had also provided HR updates that included teacher pay comparisons with competing districts, pay analysis for some para, auxiliary, and police officer positions. She discussed the stipend, student teacher pay, and preliminary additional campus positions. The committee was provided with the additional positions that have been added in the 22-23 and 23-24 years, as well as compensation increases for those years. Ms. Gillette had also briefly discussed the current year finances, and we're still on track with the adopted budget. The other kind of responsibility, this is our first committee meeting of the year, and generally during this meeting we try to set the priorities for budget planning for the next year. Our budget priorities were established by the committee for 24-25 school year, and those priorities are, number one is to staff and provide an increased operating budget for year 3 of West Fork High School. Our number 2 priority is to increase the compensation package for all employees through either a general pay increase, one-time stipends, increased benefit package, or a combination of any of these listed. Number 3 is additional positions based on campus needs, and then number 4 is our additional capital outlay. So I believe that's all my notes on that. So we'll move on. Anybody have any questions on the committee or any committee questions? All right. Item number 5 on the agenda is the superintendent's report, and it's going to be presented by Mr. Calvert.
Yes, sir. Tonight, I've asked Ms. Graysick and her team to come talk about the counseling department in the district. And so I'm going to turn it over to her. Y'all have a copy of the report that's on the screen.
Good evening, Board of Trustees and Mr. Calvert. It is a pleasure and privilege to have this opportunity to speak with you this evening and share school counseling updates. I am Janet Graysick. I'm the Director of Counseling, and this is my 3rd year serving in this role. With me is Dr. Mary Schweitzer, who serves as our District Crisis Counselor. This is Mary's 5th year serving in this role. Her knowledge, skill set, and servant heart is an asset to students, counselors, and campuses each and every day. Our school counseling mission statement: the school counseling program in New Caney ISD is focused on helping students thrive academically, socially, and emotionally, and graduate from high school equipped to pursue their chosen college, career, or military pathway. Professional school counselors plan and administer a comprehensive school counseling program for all students. Our core beliefs include all students are unique and should be respected and treated with dignity. Every student can succeed. The expectations of the teacher, principal, counselor, parent, and guardian strongly impact student success. We also believe that fostering students' social and emotional learning competencies is a collaborative effort of the school, home, and the community. We also believe that school counseling services are an integral part of the overall educational program and serve as a critical link between each student and the intended instructional program leading to college, career, or military readiness for each student. Also, every student needs personal and social skills to achieve optimum benefits from the educational program. At the district level, our focus is to provide professional development to our counselors and campuses, and also resources to our parents, counselors, and campuses. We collaborate with counselors, parents, campuses, and other departments to meet social, emotional, and academic needs of all students. We support counselors in the implementation of a comprehensive school counseling model aligned with the Texas model. The comprehensive school counseling program consists of 4 components: individual planning, guidance curriculum, system support, and responsive services. We maintain and increase community partnerships to provide resources to families and mental health services to our students. These partnerships also allow us to be prepared in a crisis situation. We stay current with graduation requirements and new courses. as well as legislation changes and legal requirements for counselors. We provide direct services to students and direct support to counselors. This also includes opportunities to provide prevention and awareness, support, and services. We develop and review processes and procedures, and this ranges for anything from crisis response to credits for graduation. I'd like to present some of our celebrations for this year. Last year, we had 5 campuses win the CREST Award, which is presented by the Texas School Counseling Association for the successful implementation of a comprehensive school counseling program. This year, we celebrated 8 campuses. They were Dogwood, Kings Manor, Porter Elementary, Sorter's Mill, Valley Ranch, Kiefer Crossing, Woodridge Forest, and West Fork High School. These campuses were recently recognized at the Texas School Counselor Conference in San Antonio. We're very proud of those campuses for that award. We also have added 15 new counseling positions over the past 2 years. Thank you. The current total number of counseling positions is 47. With Senate Bill 179 requiring counselors to spend at least 80% of their time on counseling program-related services, we've removed non-counseling duties, which have been an opportunity to increase the time for counselors to provide direct services to our students. We have a high retention rate, and we are able to fill the positions with highly qualified candidates. The recent Senate Bill 763 allowing chaplains to replace school counselors, I am proud to say we are confident in our school counselors, and our counselors are highly prepared to serve our district, community, and students. New Caney ISD has a great reputation, and counselors want to come to New Caney ISD. Thank you for the support for that to happen. We've also increased community partnerships to include T-Chat as well as Memorial Hermann. In collaboration with Student Support Services, Nursing, Child Nutrition, and MTSS, we held our first annual Health and Wellness Community Night. The resources included direct needs as well as prevention and awareness. One topic in particular that we targeted and made an effort to target was vaping. We had over 25 community partnerships represented that evening. This is the New Caney ISD counseling team, and I could not be more proud standing in front of you this evening representing them all. They are outstanding. Any questions? Thank you.
All right, moving on to item 6 on the agenda is the consent calendar. This is consisting of consideration of minutes, consideration of finance reports, consideration of purchasing reports, consideration of personnel reports, consideration of student services items, and consideration of approval of adopting Kuhn and Associates Incorporated for professional services for building envelope consultant services for all Bond 2023 projects. Are there any questions for further discussion based on the consent calendar? All right, do we have a motion on the consent calendar as presented? All right, I'll take the motion from Mr. Trout, and I'll take Ms. Brickell, you'll be the second. Yep. All right, there being no further discussion, a vote will be taken. All those in favor, please signify by raising your right hand. Aye. Aye. Here we go. All those opposed? Any abstaining? And the motion carries. All right. Item number 7 is closed session. Board will now adjourn into closed session pursuant to the following sections of the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code 551.074, for the purposes of personnel matters, Government Code 551.071 for attorney consultation, and Government Code 55.072 for land development and real estate issues. Any actions as a result of the closed session discussion will take place after the board reconvenes an open meeting, and the time is now 6:46.
Board ended its closed meeting at 8:03.
Yeah, 8:22 p.m. and we'll now reconvene in open session. Item 8 on the agenda is consider and discuss resolution regarding Senate Bill 763 presented by Mr. Calvert.
Yes, sir. As y'all know, Senate Bill 763 discusses districts utilizing chaplains in our district as counselors. It's going to be my recommendation that we don't do that. It's very timely tonight that we saw our counseling department present. I think it's safe to say we are very well prepared on a daily basis and in special circumstances to have a very well-trained, qualified counseling staff to respond to the needs of our students. However, with that said, though, we do enjoy a lot of relationships with local ministers, local clergy, chaplains. We utilize those through our volunteer program. Of course, those folks have to meet all the requirements of that program, but it would be my recommendation not to utilize clergy or chaplains specifically as counselors in our district at this time, according to Senate Bill 763.
And are there any further questions or comments?
No safety money, no budget, nothing like that. These are strictly volunteers and they are not taking on the role of a counselor.
Correct.
Okay.
Nobody? All right. There being no further questions, do we have a motion to approve the resolution regarding Senate Bill 763?
Second.
Ms. Harrell and Mr. Turner with the motion and second. There being no further discussion, the vote will be taken. All those in favor, please signify by raising your right hand. Say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Any abstaining? No. Motion carries. All right. Item 9 on the agenda is consider, discuss, and potentially approve the purchase of approximately 4 acres of real property for a future campus or district facilities and delegate authority to complete and execute all documents related to the purchase as discussed in closed session to superintendent, presented by Mr. Calvert.
Yes, sir. This is 4 acres of property near our current transportation department on Antique Lane. Just asking y'all approve and delegate to my staff and I to get that under contract and get that going so we can get work done over there.
All right. Are there any further questions or further discussion? Do we have a motion?
Approximately 4 acres of real property located in Montgomery County, Texas, and to delegate authority to complete and execute all documents related to the purchase to the superintendent or his designee.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Trout and a second by Mr. Turner. There being no further discussion, a vote will be taken. All those in favor, please signify by raising your hand and say aye. Aye. All right. All those opposed? Any abstain? Motion carries. All right, item number 10 on the agenda for, is there any future discussion topics to be considered on any further agendas? Anybody have anything?
We want to have a discussion at a future date of school doors open time. That should probably be just as information on that about the doors being open at a certain time.
Okay, so the request is have a future agenda item presented to the board, an open session regarding our start times and having the doors open. Is that correct?
Correct, for the fall 2024, 25 school year.
Okay. Appreciate it. Very good. Anybody else have anything? All right. There being no further business, this meeting is adjourned and the time is now 8:27.